Hi again, how are you? I'm glad you're back. It has been brought to my attention, and I listen to all comments, and as long as they're done respectfully, I have no problem hearing almost anything. I have heard some comments saying that my videos seem to have a negative side to them, and that may very well be true. Based on my personal experience, it has not been a duck walk. But when people think about it, there are some good things to getting older. I'm going to try to bring up a couple of them today. You know, people talk about getting older like it's a punishment. Wrinkles, bad knees, forgetting why you walked into the kitchen. But I'm here to tell you, getting older, it's not all bad. I mean, there's some good stuff to it. It's not like going into your favorite restaurant and giving you free lunch for a meal, but it's got its moments where it's okay. One thing that I have noticed that I've done less as I've gotten older is I don't sweat a lot of the small stuff. A lot of stuff that used to make me crazy, it's not even on my radar now. Only if I think about the past, then it's on my radar, but I try to avoid that. When I was 25, I'd lose my mind if somebody, got anywhere near scratching one of my cars or anything like that. Cars were very important to me then. Still are, but more so then. I had way too many new cars, and I blew a lot of my money on that. And if they would get anywhere near it and even a little bit of a scratch or something like that, the world was coming to an end as far as I was concerned. Now, if somebody does it and I see them doing it, I say to them, okay, listen, I'm not going to put this in through insurance, and you don't want me to. It's going to raise both our rates. Throw me a little money, and I'll take care of it when I get to it. Now, of course, some of them are starting to accumulate, and I can show you some that go all the way back to the great Walmart parking disaster of 22, but that's another story for another time. Another thing that I noticed I do, I'm finally myself. What do you mean by that? Well, I'm glad you asked. I don't do anything I don't really want to do anymore. Doctor's appointments, yeah, okay. But the most important things to me are getting up in the morning, functioning, trying to feel as good as I can, and getting on with my day so I live to do it again tomorrow and the day after and all of that. One thing I don't do anymore, now I don't have any family anymore to speak of. I'm not on good terms with anybody in my family, and there's not many of them left. Good or bad, I don't know, but we'll leave that for the moment. I was a musician on weekends for 40 plus years. Weddings, bar mitzvahs, confirmations, dinner dances, whatever the case. Most holidays I got to avoid because I was working. Nice part was I got to avoid the family functions, and I made a couple of dollars, which is always helpful. But I never was comfortable going to them, even as a younger man, because I was always given a list of what I could say, what I had to do, what I shouldn't do, how I had to act, and all of that. I've never been a real big fan of that. If I was playing somebody's wedding or something on a holiday or a weekend, I'm sitting in the back, I'm playing my drums, I'm singing a couple of songs perhaps, and I didn't think about it. Now, the people that were at the other end of the world attending that family function, they had to, acquiesce to the list that was given, basically, because you had a behavioral thing. I know a lot of people can understand what I'm talking about, but most people I've run across have managed to avoid some family functions that they'd like to avoid, and they're always very, very happy about it. So you kind of know what I'm talking about. Another thing that the things that I enjoy now, like if I watch a baseball game now, I don't enjoy the game in its present form, but I enjoy the fact that I can scream at the TV, I can carry on, I can say these announcers suck, which most of them do, by the way, and I don't have to worry about anybody else's feeling on the matter. The one thing that most people will not realize until I bring this up to them, if you're living alone and you're watching TV, you're controlling the remote control. What a concept. I'm watching what I want. I know where the remote is. Nobody's pulling it away from me and doing channel surfing that I don't want to do. This is a terrific thing. Why didn't I think of this before? Oh, the reason was I had family I had to please and all that. Another thing that I do enjoy doing now is sitting back and thinking about where am I going and what do I want to do, whatever it may be. I have certain things that I try to avoid doing, of course. I don't go to the doctor's offices unless I have a reason to. I do basically as much exercise as I want to do. I don't have anybody telling me you have to do this, you have to do that. The phrase that you have to do, Stan in my case, always drove me crazy. Why do I have to do it? Oh, because you said so? No, that never did fly with me, and maybe that's why I'm alone in the world today, and I'll take the rap for that. Who says old dogs can't learn new tricks? I'm heavy into technology, and in future chapters of my videos, I hope to be showing you how to understand your technological issues a little bit better. I've been doing this for over 30 years, and I have a pretty good handle on it, but I'm not infallible. I would say that probably at least 50 to 60% of the people that I run across have the wrong device for their needs, but somehow we can make it work. So I will be talking about technology, iPhones, tablets, computers, and all that in the very near future, and I hope you'll hang out for that chapter. Speaking of computers, as I was, look at it this way. Turning 60 is like upgrading to Windows 11. Nothing looks the same, and half your stuff stops working. I want to also say a little bit of a pitch, unsolicited by anybody. I am a dog lover. I don't have one at the moment. I'm a very late in life dog lover. But if you want the perfect companion for your old age, if you can handle it, rescue a dog. They are wonderful. They are better than most people you'll meet in your life. They need homes. They need somebody with your kind of compassion and your kind of heart and your kind of devotion to make their lives better. There are plenty of dogs that need rehoming. Go to a shelter. Fall in love with one or two if you can handle it. Whatever you can handle. Don't put yourself in a bind. But believe me, if you want really a purpose in life that's going to make you feel 100%, adopt a dog. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope it was a little bit less negative. I'm working on it. This is a work in progress. I enjoy doing it. I'm hoping you're getting something out of it. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for your time.